Hi, welcome to my studio, the home of Calgary Diecast Racing. This is Burco Dragway, home of the daily races here at Calgary Diecast Racing. I've been doing daily races, 4 cars a day for since 2019. I get cars sent to me from all over the world, fans wanting to challenge their cars against other people's cars and my cars against their cars. My collection right now is in the ballpark realm of about 6,000 cars, give or take. Still working on cataloging at this point. It's an 8-foot long track, got a 4-lane timed finish line. I record in one of 2 ways, either using the computer with OBS Studio or a handheld cell phone with a handheld grip. The way I work is I have 4 cars that I have picked at the end of the previous day's race. I run 4 rounds, rotating the cars through each of the lanes through those 4 rounds. And through those 4 rounds, the car that ultimately has the lowest time moves on to the final against what we call the podium holder, which is the car that wins in the final of the previous day. And again, we run 4 rounds with the 2 cars. Car with the lowest time in that final goes to the podium for the next day, and then we go pick 4 more cars. Ready, set, go. And whoa, side-by-side race. We have lane 3, the Dodge Sidewinder, taking the first win with a 1.242. Ready, set, go. And lane 1, the Dodge Challenger SRT8. Let's see what kind of time you ran. It's 1.221. There you go. Go. And lane 1. The Dodge Sidewinder taking that lead back. Ready, set, go. And side-by-side race all the way down. Lane 3. The Dodge Challenger taking the win there, but did not lower the time. All right. Ready, set, go. And Charger taking the first win. Ready, set, go. And Sidewinder taking that away from him, 1.217. Ready, set, go. And tight race at the top end. Ready, set, go. And Sidewinder taking the win there. Either way, going to the podium. Let's see what kind of time we got. 1.226. Didn't lower the time. That's okay. Sidewinder on the podium. Sorry, Bubba. You go in the bin.
What made you actually get into filming Hot Wheels?
Well, it started out, I bought a couple Hot Wheels at a car show one day, and I started a small little collection in my cubicle at work, and the collection kind of grew and grew and grew. And then I believe it was in 2017, my wife and daughter, for Father's Day, built me a 22-foot long Hot Wheels track. And so I started, tinkering with that, and one thing led to another. I started, recording the races a little bit, and posting a video here and there, and it just kind of escalated from there. It started out as a once-a-week race, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, and then we came up with the idea I guess I should say my wife came up with the idea in 2019 of let's do the daily races because it was right on the verge of becoming monetized. That was back before YouTube changed the monetization rules, and so we started doing the daily races, and within about 15 days, that's when YouTube decided to change the monetization policies. The day after those changes happened, I hit my 1,000 subscribers. So,
since you've been playing around with like 6,000 Hot Wheels, is there any genre of car or any set of cars that you are like pretty fond of?
the Chevy Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vegas.
Chevy Vega is my, even in real life, is like my favorite car. I just have a thing for them. I've had friends in the past that have owned them, and I just have a love for them. And so yeah, I've amassed quite a collection of them. People sending them to me.
From all of your collections, because I know you collect a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I know with a lot of people that collect different antiques, toys, etc.
Right.
There's always like very vintage or like rare collectibles or whatnot that are like highly valued. Did you, throughout all your time collecting Hot Wheels, come across anything that's like vintage, almost like a rare collectible that you don't see nowadays?
I don't know about vintage so much. I've got one or two what I would define as vintage from the 60s and 70s. But as far as the collectibles go, probably the most collectible is things like the complete sets and things like that. The sets that people go looking for. Most of them have been gifted to me more than me going and finding them. So yeah, as far as the actual collectibles, that's probably where most of my collectibles are.
What's your goal with the YouTube channel? I know you just hit, like, I think not too long ago, you hit like 1,000 subscribers. What do you think would be like a goal that you could set for yourself to when you're like doing all these videos?
My primary goal in all this is to have some fun. I try not to take it too seriously, and I don't expect my viewers to take it too horribly seriously. But I guess ultimate goal would be to make it a full-time gig and try to make it a sustaining entity of its own. But if it doesn't go that far, I'm not going to be crushed and distraught about it or anything like that. So, but yeah, ultimately, I'd say my goal would be to make it self-sustaining and make it financially viable and that kind of thing.
Now, there's dozens of creators that start out like Aaron, that start out as something that they might have done and recorded as a hobby or even as a passion project. And in the long term, they have been able to take it a lot further. Now, I 100% believe in this day and age of social media, internet, and commerce that creators such as Aaron could, as long as they keep laser focused and stay into the long term, could turn something as simple as an online hobby where they just play and talk about different Hot Wheels as a passion project into something that they can fully make as an income. The only question is how much time and exposure and quality would they need to basically keep on going. But I believe that if someone is interested in YouTube, not really as something they do as a hobby, but something they actually have as a passion and something that they actually want to pursue for the long term, that there's opportunities for even something as simple as like niche local channels to completely blow up and have their income spun around and have their whole full-time income off of doing something like Hot Wheels. And it doesn't even have to be something like Hot Wheels. It could be a toy channel, playing with Smurfs, maybe going out and traveling and doing a travel blog, or even maybe reviewing printers, or even just like showing people the weather. Or there's so many opportunities in this online age, and nobody should actually have the time to miss out, and everybody should be getting opportunities to create some sort of venture in this online space, depending on what your hobby is or what your interests are. Now that is Aaron and Hot Wheels Diecast Creator Showcase. If there's any other members in the community group that want to be showcased, then make sure you either comment in our Facebook group down below, check out and join our Facebook group. We have a lot more conversations and a lot more stuff that goes on there. Or you can even comment down below to see what member of the Calgary Video Creators that you want us to showcase next.